My child, stay away from this person close to you right now. They have just tested positive for something that was never meant to be near you. They are hiding it, they are pretending, and they are smiling while carrying a danger that could collapse your destiny if you are not careful in this exact moment. I am your God, and I do not speak without reason. I do not whisper unless the sky is trembling. I do not reveal unless time is running out. You are under spiritual surveillance now. I have surrounded you with angels, but you must hear me before the next step becomes irreversible. The one I am warning you about wears a familiar face, a comforting voice, a laugh that disarms your suspicion. But behind their smile is a growing infection, physical, emotional, and spiritual. It's not just their health that is under attack, it is their spirit, their intention, their soul connection to darkness. They tested positive for an energy that is not of me. And I need you to understand that some poisons wear perfume. My child, listen with the trembling silence of obedience. This is not gossip. This is not paranoia. This is not your imagination. This is a divine transmission, sent straight to your spirit. The reason you couldn't sleep last night, the reason your chest felt heavy, the reason your body was still but your soul was alert, it was me. I was trying to reach you. The infection is more than a disease. It is a mindset. It is bitterness dressed as concern. It is jealousy disguised as advice. It is envy wrapped in compliments. I saw what they did behind your back 3 nights ago. I saw the conversation, the secret phone call, the whisper to the other person whose name you still don't know. I saw what they sent. I heard what they promised. And I wept. Because I love you. Because I created you for something purer than betrayal. Because I protected you from things that would have broken others permanently. And I will not allow this silent destroyer to walk next to you for one more day if you obey me now. They tested positive for deception. Their mouth says peace, but their heart is a battlefield. Their smile says kindness, but their eyes do not pray for you when you turn away. They are close to you, and they do not love you as they say. They are pretending loyalty, pretending friendship, pretending concern. But underneath the performance is a spiritual illness that will soon become a physical manifestation if you do not distance yourself. You must move. You must separate. You must create space, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Because they have tested positive for demonic influence. They have been entertaining energies that are foreign to my kingdom. They opened a door through rebellion, bitterness, and secrecy. And now they are contagious. Not just in body, but in soul. The conversations they are having when you're not there are dripping with sabotage. The places they are visiting behind your back are soaked in shadow. And every time they smile at you, they return to the dark with a smirk, because they think they have fooled my child. But you are not blind anymore. I have pulled back the curtain. Do you remember the moment you suddenly felt tired after speaking with them? That wasn't your imagination. That was spiritual drainage. Do you remember the unusual headache, the sudden confusion, the strange mood swings after spending time with them? That was the spiritual atmosphere of a contaminated person trying to attach to your light. I gave you signs. I gave you dreams. I made you notice the inconsistencies. I stirred your spirit with suspicion, not to make you judgmental, but to make you alert. They are not who they claim to be. They are infected, not just in body, but in heart. They've been watching you, but not for admiration. They've been studying your moves, your decisions, your dreams, but not to support them. They want to know what to sabotage next. And they don't even fully understand why they feel that way. Because the jealousy they carry is spiritual. The resentment is spiritual. The desire to compete with you is a demon whispering lies into their ear. They tested positive for a spirit of sabotage. They tested positive for gossip. They tested positive for manipulation. They tested positive for envy. And now, because they kept hiding it, because they kept feeding it, it has turned into a virus of the soul. And anything close to them will start to feel the symptoms. If you stay, your clarity will drop. If you stay, your finances will suffer. If you stay, your peace will be poisoned. If you stay, your discernment will be dulled. And that is why I am speaking now. Because you have not been disobedient, only loyal. But sometimes loyalty to the wrong person becomes betrayal to yourself. This is not rejection. This is protection. My child, you must understand that in this season, I am removing anyone who has tested positive for sabotage, even if they are family. Even if they are someone you love. Even if they are someone who once helped you. Because their current condition is a danger to your next level. They have become carriers of confusion. And your mission cannot afford infection. I do not just protect you from car accidents. I do not just protect you from evil strangers. Sometimes, I protect you from the poison you have normalized. And I am protecting you right now. They will try to reach you again soon. Their call will seem normal. Their text will sound loving. Their words will be carefully crafted to make you feel guilty. But don't fall for it. That's not them talking, that's the spirit inside them trying to stay close to your light. But they have already tested positive. They will say they've changed. They will say they've had a revelation. But I see their heart. They have not yet repented. They have not yet purged the influence. They still carry the spirit of sabotage like a hidden virus. They have become a walking contamination zone. And your spirit cannot afford to embrace them right now. Stay away. Stay covered. Stay alert. I am speaking in thunder so you hear me. I am breaking your routine so you pause and ask me again. I am shaking your comfort because if you stay in the same proximity, you will inherit their consequences. I know this is painful. I know you wanted to believe the best in them. I know you were rooting for them. But the truth is not always wrapped in comfort. And the truth is, they have tested positive for a betrayal that was meant to erupt next month. If you had waited, you would have walked into their trap. If you had ignored my whisper, you would have been their next sacrifice. They were about to trade your name for favor with someone else. They were about to expose your secrets for status. They were about to sabotage your plans for clout. But I intercepted it. You prayed for protection, and I heard you. You prayed for revelation, and I responded. You asked me to remove fake people, and now that I am doing it, don't beg for them back. This is the test. Can you walk away from what looks good but feels wrong? Can you obey me even when it doesn't make sense to your heart? Can you trust my instruction when it goes against your emotions? Because I'm not just protecting your present. I'm guarding your future. There is something coming that requires your full strength. And if you allow this infected relationship to remain, you will walk into the next season weak, wounded, and wondering why nothing is working. You cannot carry the contamination of their influence and expect acceleration. They will slow you down. They will pollute your prayers. They will distort your direction. I know this feels sudden. But nothing is sudden to me. I have been watching the infection grow. I have been sending angels to protect you. I have been redirecting your steps without you realizing. And now I need your full cooperation. I am severing the cord. You must not tie it back together. Do not eat with them. Do not vent to them. Do not discuss your dreams with them. Do not try to convince them to change. This is not your assignment. This is my instruction. I will reveal more soon. But for now, obey the first instruction: distance, silence, separation. Pray for them, but do not return to them. Bless them, but do not bind yourself to them. Love them, but do not allow their sickness to become yours. They are spiritually contagious. And their infection is deadly to your destiny. I speak because I love you. I warn because I care. I expose because I want to preserve you. You are not crazy. You are not dramatic. You are not being mean. You are being delivered. You are not rejecting them, you are rescuing yourself. The infection they carry is too deep. And until they fall to their knees and seek me, they are a danger to anyone too close. And you, my child, are too valuable to lose to friendly fire. Don't answer that call. Don't reply to that message. Don't open that door. Let me handle it. Let me be God. They have tested positive. And you have tested chosen. Now obey me. Move. And watch how fast I replace what I removed. Watch how fast I heal what you thought was broken. Watch how quickly I expose the full picture. You're not alone. You're not abandoned. You're protected. This message is not just for today. It is for the next 90 days. Keep this in your heart. Keep this in your spirit. Keep your hands clean. Keep your eyes open. And remember, if I removed them, it's because I heard conversations you didn't. I saw actions you never would have. I watched moments that were hidden from you. And I decided that your peace is more important than their presence. You're safe now. But don't go back. They have tested positive. You have been warned. And this is your moment of deliverance. Let the healing begin. Let the clarity increase. Let the protection surround you. Let the truth settle. And when you start to cry, when you miss them, when your heart aches, remember this moment. They tested positive. But you tested protected. Now walk in peace. I am with you. Always. My child, listen closely and do not ignore what I am about to say. Something very serious is unfolding around you. You have been protected many times without even knowing, but this moment is different. This is the hour where you must open your ears, open your heart, and hear my voice clearly. I am speaking to you not to frighten you, but to alert you, to shake your soul awake from the spell that was cast over your spirit. My child, stay away from this person close to you right now. They have just tested positive for something that is not only dangerous to their body but deadly to your destiny if you stay connected to them. This is not a casual matter. This is not a situation that can be ignored or swept under the rug. This is a divine warning, given in mercy and in love, because I see what you cannot see. I see the secrets they carry. I see the choices they are making in private, in the dark, when they believe no one is watching. But I have watched. I have seen. And I am now showing you, because you are mine. There is something they are hiding from you. Something shameful. Something harmful, something they know would cause you to run away if you ever found out. And yet, they keep smiling in your face. They keep touching your energy. They keep speaking sweet words to you, trying to gain your sympathy, your trust, your presence. But my beloved, they are spiritually contaminated. And now, physically too. They have just tested positive for something, not just for their healing. For their change, for their transformation. I see your compassion. I see how you stay awake at night, hoping they will return to who they used to be, but listen to me, that version of them is gone. You are holding on to a ghost, and this ghost is now threatening your own life. They tested positive not only for disease but for deception. The tests done in the physical are only confirming what I already knew in the spiritual realm. They are no longer walking with me. They are now being led by another voice. And it is not the voice of love. It is not the voice of truth. It is the voice of manipulation, pride, lust, and betrayal. Do not let their silence fool you. Do not let their sweet words trap you again. Their actions have created a legal right for darkness to enter. And now you must separate. This is not about hatred. This is about survival. This is not rejection. This is redirection. I am not asking you to leave them behind forever. I am asking you to step away so I can deal with them without their darkness spilling onto your path. I need to isolate you now, not to punish, but to protect. Their presence near you is delaying my work in your life. Their lies are blocking the truth I have been trying to plant in your soul. They have created confusion around your calling. And the longer you stay connected, the more danger you are in. You don't see what I see. Last night, while you slept peacefully, their hands touched something cursed. They received something from someone that carries a dark covenant. They made an agreement in secret, something they did not tell you about. They promised something in exchange for power, attention, money, or validation. And that promise has consequences. This is why they tested positive. The poison that entered their body is directly tied to the choice they made. You were not part of that decision, but you will suffer if you remain too close now. I'm giving you this warning not because I am angry with you, but because I love you too deeply to let you walk into this blind. You asked me for protection. You prayed for divine guidance. This is the answer. My child, stay away. Not out of cruelty, but out of obedience. Stay away until I tell you it is safe again. This is a test of your trust. Will you believe me, even if they cry? Will you obey me, even when your emotions beg you to stay? They will not tell you the truth. They are ashamed. They know that if you found out, you would never see them the same way again. But I know all things. I see all things. And I cannot remain silent any longer. There is a spiritual consequence to physical closeness now. Their body is hiding something that can contaminate your future. My angels are already stationed around you. They are being instructed to hold back certain blessings until you take one step: separation. You keep asking why things feel heavy lately. Why you feel tired all the time. Why your joy feels drained, your mind cloudy, your peace disturbed. It is not just stress. It is spiritual warfare. You are sharing space with someone who is now carrying spiritual bacteria, a silent infection. They smile by day, but their dreams are filled with torment. You have no idea how deep their entanglement has gone. You are not crazy. That feeling you keep getting when you're around them, the unease, the tension, the sense that something is off, that is me speaking to your spirit. That is me whispering truth beyond words. I have been trying to show you through signs, through feelings, through whispers in the wind. But now, I am saying it clearly. My child, stay away from this person close to you right now. They have just tested positive for something more dangerous than you can imagine. They were not always like this. I know. There was a time they were innocent. There was a time they were walking in light. But life gave them choices, and they chose the dark path. They did not fall, they walked. They rebelled. And then they hid it. They stopped praying. They started pretending. And now, they have mastered the art of spiritual disguise. But I see behind the mask. I see what you cannot. And I'm telling you, they are not safe. Not spiritually, not emotionally, and now not physically. You don't need proof. This is your proof. This message is my divine receipt. This message is your confirmation. You asked me for clarity. You pleaded for a sign. This is it. Walk away. Not in bitterness, but in obedience. Turn off your emotions and turn up your discernment. I am protecting you from shame, sickness, and sabotage. Their disease is not just on paper. It is in their aura. It is in their choices. It is in the residue of their recent sins. And you must not let it touch you. You have a destiny to fulfill. You have a calling that requires a pure environment. I cannot allow you to mix with the contaminated. I love them too, and I am working on them. But for now, you must leave. For now, you must be wise. For now, you must obey. Every moment you delay adds risk. Every hour you linger brings more confusion. Every day you stay connected shortens the distance between you and destruction. You must be brave. You must let go. I will deal with the aftermath. I will handle the broken pieces. I will dry your tears. But you must take the step. You don't need to make a scene. You don't need to explain. Just create space. Pull back. Withdraw your energy. Withdraw your body. Withdraw your heart. This is a divine quarantine. This is not punishment, it is preservation. And when you do, you will feel it. The fog will lift. The heaviness will break. Your clarity will return. I will open the heavens over you again. I will release what has been held back. I will send new connections, pure ones, safe ones. But I cannot until you let go of this contaminated one. I know this hurts. I know this feels unfair. But I would rather hurt you with the truth than watch you die with a lie. I love you too much. I gave my life for you. And now I am standing between you and destruction. I am speaking now, louder than before, so you cannot ignore me. This is your confirmation. They have tested positive. And now the choice is yours, stay and suffer, or separate and survive. My child, choose wisely. Because I will not send this message again. This is the final warning before consequences unfold. I will be with you. I will protect you. I will guide you. But you must move. Now. Before it spreads. Before it's too late. Before the contamination touches your soul. I am watching. I am waiting. I am here. Obey me. If you believe in God, type Amen.